You may think this is what's new at UNC-Charlotte. But there's also something else, and it's EPIC, the Energy Production and Infrastructure Center. On the outside, the building is state-of-the-art and sustainably designed. It's LEED Gold certified. And though the building has a red brick neo-Georgian exterior, windows are shielded from the heat of the sun while letting in light. Gardens are designed to mitigate the effects of large rainfalls. Plus, rain running off the building is used in campus irrigation. But on the inside, it's all business and research and learning.
Well, EPIC is an industry-university partnership which help to bring funding, but also bring students and also workforce development to the Carolinas. So we're currently a multidisciplinary center which focus on all the aspects of energy production, the infrastructure around it, and also the utilization of it.
In a time when there's a confluence of new technologies like solar and wind generation, as well as an aging power grid infrastructure and a generation of engineers on the verge of retirement, many see this as the moment for Charlotte to become an energy hub. With at least 240 energy companies already in the area, higher education and applied research could be key to success.
EPIC is one great example of how when you put research, industry, and a university together, you create a force multiplier. What EPIC is trying to do is to take the needs of our energy businesses and transform those needs into applied research that then finds its way back out into the marketplace. While they're doing that, they're training engineers and other folks in arts and architecture and other sectors to be great partners when they come out in terms of getting jobs in industries that are energy related. So I think it's just a really good marriage of economics, industry, workforce development, and education.
Industry is leading the work and investing in EPIC. Labs throughout the facility allow students to test and model all of the elements of the power transmission process. Many of the projects underway right now have real-world applications.
Now, with the facility, the general facility, but also with a lab like this, did you go out and find the best practice somewhere, or is this something that is leading edge on its own?
There's only one lab like this in the US. So that was sort of, one of the models we looked at, but it is sort of a state-of-the-art, sort of hands-on. And these are for engineers, it's not only practical, but it's really trying to show the fundamentals.
Two of the City of Charlotte's focus areas are environment and economic development, and EPIC reflects the importance of both those areas to our community.
What kind of impact on our long-term job growth do you think this center will have?
Well, I think the long-term growth is really in terms of new innovation. We see that we have, of course, both a focus program with engineering and sort of hands-on experience to make sure that our engineers which come out of the school has a direct trained and direct opportunity to work with industry around Charlotte. We also see this facility bringing in new startup companies to the region.
And we're also having a time of transition with actual hard assets out there that produce energy, because we have aging plants and things that need to be retired. So the innovation and the know-how and the people are sort of coming together at the same time.
What you see in this specific lab was to actually look at existing structures, aging structures, how we can actually improve their lifetime. How we can actually build newer structures on the same right-of-ways, for instance.
How broad do you think the impact of EPIC is? Is it regional? Is it national? Is it international? What would you say?
Well, I mean, we first want to be strong regional. So regional, I understand Charlotte, Carolinas, both South and North Carolina. But regional in that case, because that's where probably most of our engineers will come from and will eventually work. But we want to be known as an international institution. So the facilities you see here will compete with any international facility. So we operate locally, we train our local workforce, but we want to have an international reputation.
Read EPIC's vision and you'll see the key words driving the program: a university-industry partnership that meets the education and research needs for a safe, reliable, and sustainable energy future.
It's a partnership that's driven by industry need, which means that the students that are learning how to build these new structures and these new facilities are going to have marketable skills when they come out of here. That's huge for Charlotte.
I'm Sandra Barley for CitySource.